Well, it's pretty much settled that I'm a freaking idiot. Welcome to the Clapper Racing YouTube channel. Alright guys, I'm not feeling all that great, but I'm really curious on what's wrong with this car here. On the last video, left off loading this thing on the trailer, and it's still on the trailer. And been trying to do some diagnosis on it little by little. I am going to remove the downpipe here and take the compression tester and do a compression test on this bank, because that's where the coolant was coming out, and hopefully we can find something. The plugs looked pretty decent. They weren't the timing marks on them looked really conservative. The only thing I can figure is that one of these injectors is sticking, which makes sense because that might be why my other motor bent a rod. So I'm gonna try to pull this downpipe off, get the injectors cleaned and everything later on if I find that the compression test is all good. I'm really hoping it didn't bend a rod. I really don't, I mean, obviously I don't want to go through this motor again after I just put it in here, but whatever it is, I hope to find it and get it fixed soon, because I hate it when this car is down. But it's just bad luck. The crappy thing is I've got brand new Bosch 210 injectors laying in there to go in this thing, but I didn't put it in because I wanted to redo the rest of the fuel system before I did that. But I'm gonna get started on diagnosing this thing and see what we find. Got the downpipe off of this car here, and get my gloves off. Got the compression tester hooked up to the cylinder that I think where the issue is. It's where all the spray was all over the manifold mostly. But I've got the throttle body zip tied open, and I'm gonna try to turn this thing over and see what the compression reads on it. And I'll probably do this on all of them, especially on the passenger side of the motor, and see what it looks to be. If I can get the key in here. Looks like it has good compression. I mean, it looks like around about 200-ish, something like that. Maybe 190. Yeah, 190. So it doesn't look, I mean, I've never really done a compression test on a motor with a bent rod, so I don't know how much compression they lose. So all I know is I'll just do the rest of them and see what that numbers come out to be. I'm data logging. I'm trying to start this thing, see what happens. Nothing. Huh. Ain't doing nothing now.
So I have been racking my brain. Excuse my voice. Been trying to get sick and I can barely talk, but just got home from work. I have been racking my brain on why this car will not run. And I think I've figured out why it won't run. It'll start up, but it won't run. Well, if you take a look at our gauges here, the keys off, or the keys on, sorry. Car's off. It's reading negative 29.7 inches of vacuum. Should be reading 0. So I believe that is my problem. And yeah, so looks like I need to find a map sensor and plug it in and see what the problem is with that other map sensor. But I think if I can get a map sensor that actually reads correctly, I think it'll work. And I might as well go ahead and show you what I've got back here. I was gonna make a whole nother video about it, but I'll just do it now. So you've seen my 1992 Silverado here. Well, this is my truck that my dad gave me, kind of my tow pig. And I am going to be LS swapping this truck with a turbo. And with the announcement of the new Terminator X Holly computer, I'm really considering running that computer on here because, well, it looks like a good unit. So and it's very cheap for what you get. I'm a huge Mega Squirt fan, but I swear you can't beat it for the price. That Terminator X, if it does everything it says that it does. And everybody loves Holly. I've never messed with them. It seemed like a pretty good product, but I've never screwed with it. But you'll see right here, this is a 2000 and I think it's a 3 or a 4 maybe, 2003 work fan that I bought for parts. And this truck actually has a 6.0 and a 4L80 in it. I bought it a few months ago, drove it home with the air conditioner running, and the car, and it freaking drives awesome. Paid $1,000 for it. Most people want $1,000 for a 6.0, but it's been sitting here a while, and I haven't done anything with it except steal coil packs off of it for my rx7 when I was having issues with it. But looks like I'm gonna steal the map sensor off of here to make sure that is my problem with my car. But there's my announce it. I'm not sure when I'll get to this project, but there you go. That's what I'm doing with it. Stole the map sensor off. Gonna try to get this bad boy in there, and hopefully that's the issue. Well, it's pretty much settled that I'm a freaking idiot. I should have caught this days ago. But sometimes the little things whip you like that. But it seems to be running okay. I'm gonna take it down the road and make sure it's all good. But right now it's running fine. Seems to be running okay now. Still running cool. But I hope that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Figured y'all would be interested in what happened, but I can't talk hardly, and I'm gonna end this video off right there. Thanks for watching. I swear North Carolina is so dumb. Left to go to work last night. Check the weather. It's supposed to be clear, sunny for the next few days. Come home to this. Had to drive the car all the way home in freaking rain, sleet, and snow, and what in the world? It's craziness.